everyone. My name's Jeremy, and I've got Elise here with me. Welcome to the webinar or the Masterclass for Christmas 2020. We're just going to wait for attendees to join, and then we'll kick off in a couple minutes. Just testing that everyone can hear us. Can everyone hear? Awesome. Great. We'll get going in a couple more minutes. So just hold tight. We'll just wait one more minute for the last few people to join our webinar today and then get going. Wishing everyone a good morning. Okay, I think we'll kick off. My name is Jeremy Tobias and I'm the CEO at GiveEasy, and I'd really like to extend a very warm welcome to you all today to our digital fundraising masterclass for Christmas. I've also got Elise here with me, who is our marketing manager at GiveEasy, and we'll both jointly be running this 45-minute session with you this morning. Again, like all the other sessions that we've run, we'll try and keep it informal. We'll have some interactivity. We'll show you some tips and tricks for Christmas across your digital channels. Elise is going to run through, based on her vast experience, actually working for a charity over the last few years, some engagement tips. We're going to show you how to personalize the donation experience, something that for those current clients of ours know that we excel at and get amazing results off. And then excitingly, towards the end, we're going to unveil a couple of our new templates just in time for Christmas. So if any of our current clients have been into the back end this morning, you will have noticed that there are some brand new templates for you to get set up with. So just and again, yeah, like please feel free to ask questions. We'll get to them at the end. And everything that you see in this presentation is obviously from our platform. I just want to set the scene. You know, 2020, I think we all know what about this year. But if I look back even last Christmas, so if I wind the clock back to Christmas 2019, it wasn't all fun and games. For those of you who remember, we had the bushfires. I remember, especially around sort of early November, charities were excluding donors from email lists because those areas were being affected by bushfires. So the last two major appeal times for charities, both Christmas with bushfires and then June with coronavirus, have been unique, different, interesting times where you've really had to pivot and do things differently. I see Christmas 2020 as a time of hope for your donors. I see it as a time where you can actually give them something to look forward to, where you can paint a picture of a better year for whatever you're doing out there. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping for a much better year in 2021 than 2020. And I would imagine that every single one of your mid-tier, low or high medium donors also wants that too. So I'll leave you with that thought. Just quickly on GiveEasy. GiveEasy is a digital fundraising platform. We make it super simple for your donors to donate to your cause anywhere, anytime, off any device. We make it easy to give, whether it's on email, whether it's on SMS, whether it's on your donation page on your website, social media, Google Ads, mobile or desktop. We make it as simple as possible for them to give. And on the flip side, we make it really simple and easy for you, the charity, to set up digital fundraising campaigns. We know that we're in interesting times and it's difficult sometimes to get that donation page just up when you need it, to make those tweaks when you need it. And our platform is flexible enough and simple enough to use that you can get up a donation page in 30 minutes. Sorry, I'll just go on to the next slide. We work with around 400 not-for-profits in Australia, some small, like Borneo Orangutan Survival Australia. I'll show you some really nice examples from them shortly, all the way up to Australian Red Cross. Sorry guys. Yeah, so why GiveEasy? As I've said, we make it simple for your donors to give. We've really looked over thousands of digital fundraising campaigns over the years, and we have the expertise and knowledge around best setup for your campaign. We've seen those that have succeeded, and we've also seen those that have failed. And it's about learning from that experience. And today we're going to share some knowledge with you about your best setup for Christmas time. I'm going to pass you over to Elise. Elise is our fantastic marketing manager at GiveEasy. She joined our team at the beginning of this year after being the engagement manager at JCA for a number of years. I've known Elise over this time, and I just want her to share some thoughts, putting herself in the shoes of a charity at this time of the year. Elise.
Hi, everyone. So I thought it was important for you to know who I am. I've come from a charity, so I was in your shoes for a number of years, raising money, my title was Engagement and Marketing Manager in the fundraising team. So I was involved in marketing and engagement, realizing that engagement was essential to fundraising. And obviously, we used to do the big gala dinners, we used to do the major donor events, face-to-face. And then I realized that, we needed to go more digital. We were using GiveEasy for a number of years, and we used it across SMS. And that was great. But then I decided, okay, we have to move with the times and go more digital. So that's when Jeremy and I started speaking a little bit more. And I learned about the world of digital fundraising, which was very new and daunting to me at the time. But the more and more I got into it, the more excited I got. We did things like an MMS, which I don't know if any of you know about an MMS, but, picture SMS, and that got me and my donors really excited. We tried different things. And what I thought was this digital would be great with the under 40s. So we tested a few things with the under 40s, and what I realized was it actually wasn't only the under 40s that like digital, that like technology. We've seen that obviously lately this year with Corona and, how everyone's now, left to digital. But I don't want you guys to think that this is all you have and this is why you're using digital. I think the sign of the times are, and the environment that we're in, digital is not just kind of a cop-out because we're lacking, face-to-face. I think digital goes hand in hand with fundraising now more than ever. And I think it's just because of the ease of use. I remember getting SMSs back after we had sent an SMS for fundraising. They're like, whoa, that was so easy. I always want to give like this. People don't have the time anymore. People just want ease of use. And this is where technology comes in to make the experience so easy. And I love our name of this, that's why I joined GiveEasy, because I actually really used and believed in the platform. So it's exciting for me to be here. And I just wanted to share that with you, that, my experience in how digital works. So I've joined the team at GiveEasy. We're doing some new branding, as you've noticed, you'll see across this platform. It's our new fresh branding, and it speaks to also what I'm going to talk to you today about personalization, because we are using people in our new branding, and it's all about how technology and people come together. So we're really living and breathing what we are delivering to you guys. So that's from me. So yeah, just a little bit about how important engagement is to fundraising. And obviously you've logged in today to hear tech, but I want to talk to you about how tech can actually be quite engaging. We're all wondering how we're going to connect now in this world of, disconnection and sitting behind screens. But, connection is more than just physical. We can connect, and obviously we've learned through these times how we can really connect with, I've got family overseas, and more than, they were always there and we were always connecting digitally, but even more now we're realizing actually how important that is, and how much part of our lives that our phone unfortunately is, but how we're using it more and more. It just makes our lives easier, essentially. And I think that's what you need to remember, that your donors are thinking the same. They want to donate easily. And don't think of it as it's just disconnecting, sitting behind screens. Think of it how you're going to use this tool as a more engaging connection point to your donors. This is just a little thing I came across, and it's just about how busy our lives are and how we need to use technology for, anyway, just thought that would make you smile this morning. And research shows that when donors feel valued and treated as individuals, they're more likely to give. So I want to show you how we can do that with digital, make them think that you're really thinking about them. So I wanted to include some brands that I love that are doing amazing things, with personalization. Coke, for example, I'm sure some of you have even bought one of the Cokes with your names on it. How exciting it is when you see your name and you grab it, and how, if you were a Pepsi drinker, you now wanted to search for the Coke with your name on. So I thought this was an excellent way to personalize. Netflix is doing the same. They're matching what you're watching using personalization to figure out and to connect with you. And when you see, your match on another movie, obviously you're going to go for that choice. They're very clever of Netflix, and my children's favorite, Nutella, as well. So donors and people get excited when they see their name, so use it. This is a great example that I saw, very clever by a travel industry that sent out an email and cleverly used their data about where their client had been over the past few years. I mean, this is quite clever now when people are not traveling, to make them really connect with how much they traveled, where they went to, make them a bit nostalgic about it. And this is, it's a little bit of a bad quality, so I hope you can see, but it basically mapped their journey through their travel, where they've been. So it's a really highly personalized thing that, when you get this email, you can see, wow, these people know that I went to Barcelona and in this month and this year, and this is what I saw. So really engaging, really personal content always wins.
Cool. Thanks, Elise. And I think, just on Elise's point, it's really important that you charities understand that you're competing against these brands for donor dollars. You're not necessarily competing against, or working alongside, or your fellow charities. You're actually competing, especially at Christmas time, for donor dollars or dollars as a whole. So Gone are the days of going, oh, well, we're a charity, we can't afford to do that. Or, oh, that's Qantas, or that's Nutella, they've got big brand teams. Sure, they do have big brand teams. But unfortunately, donors out there will be comparing your brand and what you're doing around digital to what they're doing. Before I move on to actually how we can personalize emails and give donors an amazing experience on digital, I want to get some interactivity going. So we're going to try and run, Elise, a poll, I think, yep. And there's no wrong answers here. It's just, let's just see if we can get it up. Bear with us a second. We're going to launch it. And we'd love you to spend, there's I think 3 or 4 questions, and I'm just going to, again, no wrong answers, just to get a feel from, you know, I think there's nearly 70 of you in attendance on this webinar. Just if you could answer these questions, you know, when are you launching your Christmas appeal? Have you launched it already this week? Next week, mid-November, maybe you've just come on board just to see what's happening on the call. What digital channels gets you the most donations? And what's the one thing you'd like to fix? Again, we've just put some suggestions there. No wrong answers. I might just quickly run through these once you've had an opportunity. And maybe 30 seconds more. Great to see some responses. Last chance, 15 more seconds. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to run through these just so everyone can get some ideas. So when are you launching your Christmas campaign? Looks like the most common answer is mid-November. So that's sort of, you know, 3 or 4 weeks away. We have at GiveEasy seen our first charity launch their Christmas appeal this week, but I think, yeah, I'm not surprised with that sort of mid-November answer. You've then got sort of, you know, 5 to 6 weeks to go until Christmas. Yeah, and obviously no harm in launching it at the end in December. We know that the majority of funds, both at June and at Christmas, all come in right at the end. What digital channels get you the most donations? So yeah, this is an interesting one. Emails seem to be the most popular. I'm probably a little bit surprised that the website isn't higher. Just those sort of passive donations that come in. But good to see you know, charities still really focusing on emails. I remember reading 3 years ago a whole lot of blogs. Emails are dead. Emails are dead. Emails will be gone in 3 or 4 years. Emails are not dead. Emails are an unbelievably powerful channel, and we'll show you shortly how you can get those donations. Good to see some Facebook advertising being featured there. And you know, what's the one thing you'd like to fix? All of the above, and personalizing the experience. So hopefully I'll be able to share in the next little while how you can personalize that experience, and how you can design beautiful donation pages. Thanks everyone for contributing there. That's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk around emails. And for those of you that have been using the GiveEasy platform for the last 3 years, this will be a refresher for you with some nice little additions. For those of you that are new, this is really how to maximize your donations across emails, to make the donation experience as frictionless as possible. So let's just have a look at the left-hand side, which is a non-personalized email, and at the right-hand side, which is a personalized email. There is so much things that you can actually personalize in an email that gets better response rates and makes your donors feel loved, just like that Nutella example. I don't know about you, but when I receive an email, not from a charity, but from someone outside of a charity, and it's just this, email that I can know that has been sent to 100,000 the audience without any thought as who it goes to, I don't read it. I don't read it. But when I'm a massive Sydney Swans fan, but when I get an email on my birthday from Lance Franklin with a birthday message video in the email, I'm clicking on the video 50 times. I'm sharing it with all my friends. I'm tweeting about it, and I'm coming back and I'm renewing my Sydney Swans membership for next year. And it's the same with a charity. You want your donors to feel loved. So things like personalizing the title, making sure that their name is in the email, giving them a sense of where the funds are going, talking to them if they're a volunteer or a mid-tier donor or a peer-to-peer supporter, and personalizing that donation ask to get you the maximum amount of money that you can get from your email gets the results. So yeah, so personalization, you know, Elise showed you some examples of some organizations in the corporate world that were doing it really well. But you, the charity, you with a smaller team on your emails can make some small tweaks to give your donors a great experience. This is an email from Arts Centre Melbourne, who we work quite closely with. What I'm going to show you is they do a great job, absolutely amazing job. They smashed the June campaign. They actually launched their Christmas appeal this week, and I'll come to that shortly. I just think the timing is just immaculate with Melbourne good news opening up, but I'll come to that shortly. So this is an email that they sent, unique dollar amounts in the email. And I just want to show you two different alternatives. So they took the step of going, what did my donors last give? Let's personalize those donation buttons. So for example, you know, that this donor will have gotten 25 and 75 and 250. Another of their donors might have got 50, 100 and 200 based on their last gift. So I'm going to take you through two steps. So this is an okay step. Yeah, this is not bad. Let's mimic dollar handles that are unique for each donor on the landing page. Yeah, awesome, looks good. I click on the 25, I see the 25, it looks great. But what about if I click on the 25 and that whole form is pre-filled with the donor details, right? We're going back to the experience for the donor, whether the donor donates, and they probably will, right? Because it's just so simple and so easy. But even if they don't, you've got an amazing experience. And next time that that donor wants to donate, they'll know how simple it is and they'll click on that link. So again, we're personalizing the email with their salutation and their name in the heading. But then when they click on that all important donation button, we're using probably last gift, or if you don't have last gift, you're using some emotive dollar handles that make sense for your organization. And I'll show you that very shortly. And we're making it simple to give. And then they're following it up with a thank you message. Thank you. We could run a 45-minute session on thank you, but thank yous is so important. I now want you to reimagine the Pajama Foundation. This was an actual email that got sent to me last Christmas. We love the Pajama Foundation. I think they're on this webinar too. We've worked with them closely, and they do an awesome job at Christmas. They help children in foster care, and Christmas is a really important time for their fundraising, and they spend quite a bit of time on their Christmas appeal. So I want you to look at this email, really nice email, really nice image on top. I know it's Christmas, it's personal. I've been asked to donate $30 because last year I also gave a $30 gift, or maybe I gave a $25 gift, and they're trying to increase my gift a little bit. So let's look at what I would say most charities that are probably not using our platform are doing. They're presenting hopefully a nice donation page that asks for bare minimum fields, doesn't ask for address because that's not the time to ask for address, doesn't ask for mobile number, doesn't ask them if they want to leave a gift, a will, a gift in their will, doesn't ask them to update any information. They're presenting them with a nice form to fill in. Again, we put a thermometer bar on this page, a nice gamification tactic. Yeah, you know, I mean, what you'd expect, but if I'm not in love with the Pajama Foundation and my kid's calling and I don't know, I'm not sure whether I actually want to donate this Christmas, I probably wouldn't fill out the form. So let's reimagine what that experience can look like and what Pajama Foundation actually sent out. So they sent out, you click on the link and the amount and the first name, the last name and the email is actually all pre-filled on the form. So I've clicked on the $30 link and I've hit a page that talks about Christmas. It's got $30 pre-filled, first name, last name and email. And all I need to do is click that donate button. Again, if I've donated via GiveEasy before, it's actually one click and you're done. But let's assume I've never donated to the Pajama Foundation via our platform. It's just so simple. I click donate by credit card or by PayPal. I might put my credit card details in. 25 seconds, I've made a donation to the Pajama Foundation. But let's reimagine the experience again. I'm going to open this up. We don't have a poll, but I'm going to ask for people to type in, what do you think we can do to take this experience one more step further? So I've got my last gift. I've got my first name. I've got my last name. I've pre-filled that form. What else can I do to this form to give my donor that amazing experience? Go now, 30 seconds. No wrong answers. Winner gets a prize. Not sure what the prize is at the moment, but they get a prize. 30 seconds. Come on, guys. What else can I do to the, yeah, good answers. Yeah, Josie Cole, you're onto something there. Add their name to the form. Yep, on the right track. Anyone else? It's a big hint. 15, any more responses? All right, so yeah, Josie Cole, Lymphoma Foundation, well done. You can personalize any text on the left-hand side or wherever you see a text. So you can put, if you look here, my salutation or Alex's salutation, one of my colleagues is here. And I've actually drawn in my Ask 1, my Ask 2 and my Ask 3, which is unique to each donor. My name's there. Whoops, sorry guys. And we've actually developed a new feature now where it actually counts up. So we've actually helped 900 kids this Christmas. So when you refresh the page, it actually counts up. So we've turned the experience, which if I go back through the experience, I click on the 30 button, I land on a form, nothing there, clean form, but nothing to let's pre-fill the form and make it super simple, to let's be like Coke and let's be like Nutella, and let's give that donor the experience across your email to get the results. Really simple to do. 2 minutes of work, and you can personalize any text on this form. So I just want to show you some, or at least do you want to make?
I actually just wanted to quickly just remind you, I know, you know, some questions are, if we just want to get donors to the donation form. Yes and no. Once they're there, how many times have you ever gone to, you know, online shopping, you've shopped, you know what you want, you put it in the cart and you leave. Once the form comes up, this happens even more so with donors. So yes, it's more it's important to get them to the form, but they also then have to fill it in. And, you know, we're seeing that a lot of people are getting there, but the conversion rate is not happening. So that's why it's so important to have the form filled in, because we don't want them to give a second thought to filling in the details. So just remember that I'm often leaving stuff in my shopping cart. So we don't want them to leave their donation in the shopping cart. We want them to press that donate button.
Yeah, cool. I might just quickly run through this and then go from there. Also conscious of our time we've got together. I'm just going to show you some examples of some nice donation pages. Again, this is 4 that I put together pretty last minute, but videos are cool on donation pages. All you need is a YouTube link or a Vimeo link. It doesn't have to be that high quality video to get responses. Those of you that have been on previous webinars know that we've got a pretty cool email trick with videos, where the hint is on the email is you don't lead them to the Vimeo or YouTube page, you lead them to the GiveEasy donation page with a lookalike video where there's a video there. Again, happy to talk offline. I'm interested to see what happens with match giving this Christmas time. Match giving's hot. Giving days are hot. I think not-for-profits out there, especially over the last year, and I think coronavirus has fast-tracked that, are going, well, my gala dinner's off, my peer-to-peer event's either now virtual or it's off as well. What's the one thing that I know people will be able to do when they're at home? And that's pick up a phone or go on their desktop and donate digitally. So let's run a giving day. Yeah, I like this page. I like it because, yes, I want to help fast track better treatments. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? And they've got a matched multiplier on that page. And again, really clear on that banner and on this banner. This is from Youth Off the Streets. I'm showing this because you can change lives this Christmas. Yeah, everyone wants to change lives. Again, if you remember, people want to give to the Christmas appeal. And that's why I think it's really important in that, what I was trying to get with that poll. So the 2 most popular results were email and website. And I don't think charities should be overlooking their website this Christmas time. I think having a banner that will pop up on your website, which is really easy for donors to click on and donate, and actually resonates that it's Christmas time, is just so important, because at GiveEasy, there's so much passive donations that come through charity websites. But you need to make it visible and actually easy for that donor to find that donate button for the Christmas donation, not for the general donation. They're not at Christmas time, they're not interested in just giving to the general pool of funds. They want to see a banner. They want to see a banner on the website that mimics the direct mail, if you're doing it, mimics the social media tiles, but talks to the Christmas appeal. As I said, I love this page. This is Art Centre Melbourne. Amazing timing, time to a T. Fortunately, Melbourne's opened up this week. So when did Art Centre Melbourne launch their Performing Arts Recovery Fund? Yeah, Tuesday. They had it planned and pushed the button, and it's hope time for people in Melbourne. I don't know. We're luckily in Sydney, but there's my clients in Melbourne, again, I hope I'm right, I feel like there's a sense of hope out there. They've been through so much. I want to go back to the arts. I want to go and watch a show, send this out, and yeah, the campaign's going really well. I like this, really clear buttons here, nice video on the page, keeping it and allowing donors to comment and show support, which is just a really nice feature in these times. And yeah, so for those of you that are out there that love I've given away a list. Today is World Wombat Day. Sorry, was the question. The next poll was, what day is it? Today is World Wombat Day. So for those of you out there, we might just have a quick squeeze. Not sure. Can you see my screen? Can you see that campaign or not? I'm not sure. Can you see the donation box? Donation page? Maybe not. Can you see it or not? I'm not sure. Yes or no? Anyway, no, you can't see it. Maybe, no, let me just stop share. And I'm just going to share this. So for those of you that are out there that love wombats, this is the campaign to donate to today. We've raised $62,000 for them today. Today's World Wombat Day. Yeah, it's going really well. It's a 24-hour campaign, and this campaign is actually a giving day without matching. So it's our first one that we've done. For those of you that are interested in how to run a giving day or also a giving day without matching, hit us up and we'll help you there. You can go to wombatday.com.au to donate. And again, this is a grassroots charity that didn't have last gift amounts. So what did we do? We told them, give us a couple of dollar handles that are unbelievably emotive. Everyone wants to feed a wombat or the wombats for a day, 25 bucks. Yeah, I can do that. I want to help a vet, take a wombat to a vet, $50. And then for the high donors, and again, they've acquired most of their donors from Facebook. Everyone should like their page, Wombat Awareness Organisation. Amazing page. One of their posts last week got 2.5 million views. But yeah, we've helped them, and it's great to see that they're 65% of their way to their target. I'll pass over to Elise to go through SMS quickly, but I hope I've really shown you how you guys can be like Coke. You can be like Nutella. You can personalize the experience and not stop halfway. Go completely there.
What was interesting on the poll was, no one mentioned SMS in bringing in dollars. I found that quite interesting. And if you haven't tried SMS, definitely do so. It's a really easy thing to add to your campaign. Once your appeal page is set up, our SMS system goes through that really easily, and again, personalized. So think about it for Christmas for sure. I've just put this up there, just thinking about who you text in your own life. It's people close to you, your friends, family. And as a charity, you can get really close to people with an SMS. It's 98% of SMSs are open, so you don't have to worry about it going into their junk. So yeah, and think about an MMS maybe at the end of the year to say thank you or Happy New Year. Also goes down nicely as a thank you. This is an example of a pre-filled SMS, how it comes through with obviously name and amount, all personalized. And again, you click through to the donation page, that's all filled in. And it's a one-click donation through to the credit card page if you're a second-time donor, which is all pre-filled. So donating in maybe 3 to 5 seconds for your donors not to go anywhere, and just click that donate button. Yeah,
I mean, I think it's fair to say that SMS doesn't bring in the most amount of donations. So but some other use cases are we actually ran a virtual gala dinner for a charity where everyone actually got sent an SMS at the pitch time, which was pre-filled, and that raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. So SMS is not for just small amounts. I think one of their donations was sort of $25,000 from that gala dinner. And for those of you that have been on previous webinars, I've always said send your SMS at the end of the campaign. Yeah, you're still doing that. But what was really interesting was what we saw at June, which was that charities actually sent more than one SMS, actually 1 hour. So if you've got a reason to send an SMS, maybe you've got a match giving part of your Christmas appeal for a week, or whether there's a special day within that appeal, if you're doing one SMS, it's going at the end. It's going, the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, or on Christmas Eve. But if you've got the opportunity, I would be starting to factor that in as part of the campaign. As I think Elise said, and I think she, this is spot on. people are using SMS more and more for communication. It's a way of staying in touch, and you can personalize that experience, and you can thank people with that experience. And we're seeing a whole bunch of our charities using SMS for communication, for thanking, for motivating with peer-to-peer fundraising. It's all self-service, so it's all really easy to use.
And another thing is, all top marketers, email marketers will tell you to segment your lists and be personal. And obviously, I'm sure you're all doing that, but I think another level is an SMS. Maybe you don't want to send a blanket SMS to everyone. Really think about how you're going to use this. Are you going to send it to your young donors? Are you going to send it to your major donors? Think about being very specific about who you're going to send that SMS to. It's just another clever way to really segment your market and be highly personal.
Cool. Yeah, so we're going to end off with just a quick taste of some of our new templates. So these are as I said, for our existing charities. Go into the GiveEasy backend after this, click on New Appeal, and you'll see some refreshed templates and some new ones. And for those that want to use the platform for the first time, you just sign up online. You can sign up for free, and you can experiment with the latest and the greatest. And we've really developed some of these new features and really fleshed out the new features based on feedback and what we've seen work. I'm just going to run through them quickly. Again, Elise and I are happy to go through these in a lot more detail with you over a Zoom chat. And yeah, so this is what you'll see. So we've cleaned up a lot of the shadows around the pictures, so there's no shadows anymore. The pictures are just really seamless within the GiveEasy platform. You can now put colors as a background. So before it was white, now it's name your color, and you can put colors such as blue there. Dollar handles. So we've made it super simple for your organization to set up dollar handles. Again, we see dollar handles being really useful for acquisition. So on your website, on Facebook marketing, less so much on emails, where you want to really put those dollar handles within your email and lead to a pre-filled form. But we have done some testing and seen that dollar handles works really well. And you can also put your dollar handles at the bottom of the page. So as that donor scrolls down, there's another reminder of what these dollar handles actually do. We've always been big on mobile. GiveEasy was founded mobile first, but we've improved that mobile experience now. So it's just sort of all part of one tile, the whole page. Really interested in your views there. Social media sharing, we've always had it, to be honest, but charities were like, where do I find it? Let's just put it on the thank you page. Now we've embedded it on the landing pages as the default. You can turn it off if you want, but why wouldn't you have it? Yeah, you never know. It's a nice little acquisition tool. And those are on the pages. Yeah, our team has spent quite a lot of time on this. We're really happy with what we've done. We'd love feedback and you guys to be the first to see it.
I just wanted to add, the great thing about the pages is that it's fully flexible. The video can go on either side of the page. The dollar handles can move around. Really, everything is customized and personalized for you. So just things can move around really nicely if you have some specific ideas about your page.
And functions like inserting videos, inserting countdown timers, inserting live thermometer bars and comments and match giving are all still there. So all the functionality that you're used to, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixels, all of that is still there. Here are some brand new templates. Again, the old templates are still there. So for those of you that just want to continue to set up on the old, that's fine as well. But yeah, we're looking forward to seeing some results. And I think that's sort of where we got to. So just to sum up, I hope we've given you some overarching tips in terms of sort of the current climate, in terms of, you know, bushfires, coronavirus, hope. Elise has shared some engagement tools from her experience at JCA. We've spoken about personalization and what some brands are doing that stands out. You know, thank you is another example that we can put in here with where we know before I think they've disbanded the water, but you used to be able to know exactly where your water went. But you can be like Coke. So you can go back to your team and go, hey, this is what Coke are doing, this is what Nutella are doing. I don't know about you, but also, like, I think at Christmas time, Toblerone, you can buy a big slice of Toblerone. You can be like them as well. We've shown you that emails aren't dead, emails are thriving. We got feedback from this group that said that emails were the #1 channel to get donations. So let's supercharge that, not neglecting our website, because website, so long as it's clear where the donations are that it's a Christmas donation, you get the results.
And also don't forget that all of this can be tracked, so that you will 100% see where all your donations are coming from.
Yeah.
We can do all of that.
Yeah. Elise and I have shared some tips around SMS, how it's personable, and we've ended up with showcasing very quickly some of our newest features, so you can look like a star to your team, and obviously really importantly to your donors. Thanks so much for your time. We're happy to take some questions now. So I think you just need to type them into
chat box.
The chat box. Cool. So, and again, any questions, please just email the team at giveeasy.org or myself, Jeremy, at giveeasy.org, or go to our website, www.giveeasy.org. For those of you that are umming about which platform to go with, do I go with my own website or do I give donors a great experience? You can get set up in 30 minutes with us for Christmas. And I'm just going to take some questions now. So there are a couple that have come through. Please type them into the chat box, and obviously follow us up after with any questions about the templates. So Carly Ryan asks, is the thank you message automated once donation is received and personalized in the template? Yep, 100%. So on the thank you page, you can put whatever you like. You can put a video, you can put an image, you can put more details about where the funds are going. You definitely should. If it's a Christmas appeal, the donor wants to see that image of Christmas. So you can easily put that in the thank you page, and you can also put it into the receipt. So yeah, Craig Goddard asks, if they go to the personalized form, say from an email or SMS, have they skipped the landing page? Yeah, it's a great question. So if they've never donated via GiveEasy before, they're landing on that landing page, that landing page that I showed you from the Pajama Foundation. But the form is all pre-filled, right? So their first name and their last name and their email is all pre-filled with all that left-hand side. And they just have to put their payment details in once. If they've donated via GiveEasy before, it's actually one click, no joke. So they never see a payment form again. And yeah, organizations that have been working with us for quite a while are just hockey sticking up as a result. So they always still see that landing page. It's just that ease of donation, whether they're a first time or a second time donor. Do you have folks that can help develop the pages if members are tech or time limited? Yeah, so, you know, Elise has gone through a rebrand with us, and it's all, you know, don't laugh, it's all about making it easy. So hopefully you can get a page set up in 30 minutes in our back end. Our team are here to help you. There's online help. There's me and our team here that will guide you through the process.
The new templates, we've actually done that exact thing. We've realized that people actually just want a page set up immediately for them, so everything's already in there. So if you have a look at our advanced template, it's all in there. So, but any questions, just send them through to us.
Amelia Beard asks, how do I access the new features such as dollar handles? I can't sign to fill them on the back end. So hopefully they're there. Amelia, if you go to, in the appeals section, if you go to create a new appeal and choose advanced, or I think even default, or one of the Christmas appeals, they should be there. Please message us if you can't see it, but we did check it all before this webinar. But if it's not there, let us know, or shoot me an email. Happy to help. Any other questions? Still got a little bit of time for those.
If anyone is interested in setting up an email with the personalization, obviously in our knowledge base, there's all very easy instructions how to set this up. But if you have gone through the process many times myself as a charity and now here, and it's very, very simple if you kind of led through it. So I'm happy to do a live chat. We will be doing this, in the next little while. So if you are interested, pop your name down here or email me at Elise, ELYSE @giveeasy.org. If you do want me to go through that with you, I can go through it step by step in MailChimp, show you how easy it is to insert fields in your email. I've set up many emails in minutes. Once you've done it once, it's fairly simple, but I'm happy to show anyone. So just let me know.
Yeah. Craig asks, so the handles on the landing page may not match what was in the email. Yeah, so we see the dollar handles on the page great probably for everything other than your emails and your SMSs. So your email and your SMSs, the ask amounts will be in the email and the SMS leading to a landing page where it's all pre-filled. To us, the dollar handles are unbelievably useful on Facebook, organic posts, as well as Facebook marketing posts, as well as your website. For those that land on your page may not know what they really want to give and are sort of pushed that way. So yeah, it's about that different experience. On the new templates, you can just hide the buttons. So you've got sort of two different pages, and that's they're our thoughts.
Okay, a few people coming through with wanting the live chat. So I'll send an email to everyone on this chat when I'm going to be doing that. And Francis, if you needed help, I highly recommend you coming along to that, because you don't need much time or tech knowledge to set this up. So come along in a 20-minute chat with me. You'll be able to do it with ease.
Okay. I think any time for last minute questions, but just wanted to thank you all for joining today. Thank you, Lise, our amazing marketing manager. And I just wanted to wish you all the best for Christmas. But yeah, digital's strong. Digital is really strong, and we're here to help. So just email, call, live chat us on our website, play with the new templates. If you're a new client, sign up for free, play around, let us know what you think, and all the best for the next 2 months, and take care and stay safe. Thanks, guys.